Good morning, everybody. Come on, guys. Come on. Stop, little guy. There you go. Come here. Go on, guys. How's everybody doing this morning? Oh, hold on. You're killing me, guys. Trying to get my show started, and you guys got to do this. Okay. That crazy barking wake everybody up this morning. Here's your little guy. What's your? Oh man, you talk about crazy. Just a few minutes ago, actually, I was getting this thing ready to go. All of a sudden, a little guy just starts going nuts at the door, and I look out. There's a little white furry dog on my porch. And then behind him was a little old, had gray muzzle, little dog about the size of the little guy, standing there on the steps behind him. And the dogs were going nuts. I'm like, oh my God, Mom's sleeping. So I went out the side door and come out here. Come on, guys, let's go. Come on, get out of here. And they come walk past me. I walked them out to the street, and they headed down home. Now who lets them out? Good morning, Billy. And I come in, and Mom must be cracked. She never moved, man, which is a good thing. But they were going nuts. The little cat was freaked out. Got up under the desk and looked at me like, "What the heck is going on?" Hey, good morning, real DJ Fruit Loops. Good to see you. But yeah, I freaked out. I was like, "What the heck? Not this early, man. It's like 6:30 in the morning. You guys are going." I hope everybody had a good weekend. Anybody catching any fish? It's too hot. I wasn't going fishing this weekend. I cannot lie. If I did, it'd have to be at night. And it's not worth going out there right now when it's this hot. I did have a friend of the family stop by. It's a friend of Dad's. Stopped by check on Mom last week. And he lives on the river east of here, about probably 15 miles or so. And we was talking about this river, and he said, "Well, it's about 3 foot deep out there." I'm like, "You're kidding me," because this river is very few spots in it that are deep. And I said, "Any catfish over there?" He said, "Oh yeah." So I went over there last Saturday, I think it was, and I just wanted to see how it was, and everything. So I set up and I cast out, and I said, sit there while I didn't get anything. I reel in to check my bait. And what I was really checking for was if it was all snaggy and rocky out there, you know what I mean? Because you can't really see. And 3 or 4 cast out, and back in as I checked bait in a couple hours time or whatever, and didn't get snagged one time reeling back in. So I had one real good run. By the time I grabbed the pole and went to set the hook, he was gone. So at least it has some positive to it that I may have a place to catfish close to the house now. Oh, I know. I've seen the thing that the Benoit ladies posted. What is that, Lake Erie up there that they're on? Or not Superior, Superior's the big one up north. But anyway, it was like between 78 and 82 degrees their water is right now. That lake's not super deep anyway, by Great Lake standards anyhow. But yeah, if there are any fish being caught there, they're going to be down deep, I would imagine. But yeah, they showed the NOAA map of the lake with the water temperature, and the whole lake was red. I remember when I used to surf on the Great Lakes, man, I'm telling you, that NOAA site was the best thing going. It was before social media and stuff like that. And you could go on NOAA and get, a 3-day and 5-day wind and wave forecast and stuff like that. And then they had a number you could call and check the buoys out on Lake Michigan. Like there was one in the south end of the lake, one in the middle, and one on the north end of the lake. and you could call and check the buoys. And I would, being down in Indiana, it's a 3-hour drive up there, so you didn't want to go up and chance going surfing unless you knew there was going to be waves. Yeah, exactly, Billy. I'm pretty stoked, to be honest with you. It'll be really stoked when it gets like fall time where the bugs aren't as bad. And because I got to park in his driveway and carry my stuff back to the river, there's no way to pull back there. I was hoping there was. And when I was there, I had a light set up behind me. I don't know, probably 45 feet or so. And it kept the bugs at a pretty manageable minimum. What up, Curtis? Coitus, what you doing, man? You can come up and hang out. I gotta go at 8 o'clock. I gotta see a house at 9 in a thriving metropolis called Elwood, Indiana. But it has major potential, and I wasn't. This kind of went on a whim, so I wasn't really prepared very well. And he has an old boathouse actually. He said the river used to maintain a lot higher level, and he has an old boathouse there, and there's a cement slab beside it with steps that go down in the river, and beside that is some grass area.
Hey, buddy.
Good morning. I fished on the slab thing because I didn't, wasn't prepared to set up in the grass area over there. It was pretty kind of weedy, and I had to go in and clear a spot out. But so I had to sit there. I just kind of had my fishing pole propped down in my chair with the reel trip. That way, if something hit it, it would take off. It wouldn't yank the pole out of there, so to speak. What are you playing? I can hear it going.
It's messaging.
Oh, I thought you was doing a video game or something.
No, I just woke up. Morning, Billy.
And there's a road right beside it, and there's a bridge there. And he said he used to catch bluegill and crappie by that bridge. So I got thinking, you're kidding me. I could go over there, a little jig, throw it out there, and catch bait. Probably, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And take bait with me just in case. But there's a good chance I got my own supply of bait right there, which would be very cool. Oh man, what a weekend! I'm behind on work right now. I forgot. I thought the report was due tomorrow. That was due today. I had to send them another email a little bit ago and let them know, hey, I'll have this into you either tonight or first thing tomorrow morning because I got to go see that darn house at 8:30.
Yeah.
9:30. Which I got to leave here about 8 because I got to drive. It's a little ways over there. And I leave between 8 and 8:30, I guess.
Right.
Okay.
Still sticky hot over there?
Yeah, it's horrible. Man, I gotta look. Did they give me a code to get in, or is there someone going to be here? Now that I think about it.
Billy said your work must be picking up fast.
Man, Billy, you have no idea how crazy it's been. I'm telling you, careful what you pray for. That's all I can tell you.
As long as the money keeps rolling in.
Yeah. The first batch that rolled in was pretty much gone, paying stuff to catch everything up that was behind.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, it was. I mean, and nice checks rolled in. I'm like, heck yeah. And I pulled that stack of bills out and started going through them.
Heck no.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you got to be kidding me, man.
Yeah.
It's all gone. You got a guy coming today, supposed to buy my 5x8 trailer, little flat trailer,
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah, $800.
That's not bad.
Nope.
Billy says Bug's saving up the money for a boat.
Yep. That's what I'm working for now. Let's see, man. Has it got an access code or anything?
That's a nice little trailer. I could put a golf cart on that.
Oh yeah, the Heartbeat is brand new. I literally used it one time.
Is that the one you used to haul the bikes with?
Yeah, that's why I bought it to haul my motorcycle, dirt bike on, and
yeah.
I went riding one time, and Dad's dementia started getting bad, and I really couldn't go no more. Okay, Monday the 18th at 9:30. Where is the access code? Contacts, street access.
There's anything possible. Good morning.
Morning, Finn. There gotta be a combo or something here. Let's see. Let me see if I can find the email that they okayed the
I know.
inspection on.
I know. Dog. He went and just picked up a new boat. I don't know if you talked to him.
Yeah, no, yeah, we were talking about it. I might try to buy it, but
Cool
that's
little
what I
boat.
was selling the trailer and stuff. Yeah, it's a nice little boat. It's perfect for me.
And it's a miniature Sylvian or whatever that he used to have. That one that he sold
Yeah,
to.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking too. Let's see if we can find the show anything for this. This was an E Street property. What was the date? The 18th. What day did I set this on? I wonder. Look, I gotta try and find there. Nope, showing confirmed 9th Street. Is that it? Yep. Let's see. Your showing has been confirmed. Instructions: turn off light, remove shoes, lock doors, access. There we go. Lockbox code. How did I not write that down the first time? 5030. There we go. Write that down, Bugman. I can't believe I didn't write that down the first time. Yeah, and me and him were talking about it. He was actually going to work with me and do some trading and stuff, and I thought, man, I'd just soon give him money. But I
Yep.
got so I'm working on it. I laugh. People would send me things on that boat. Take $500, and I just replied back, "Nope.
Yeah.
Paid for. It don't eat, and it doesn't want to sleep in my house. So no, I won't."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's a nice little trailer.
I know. Well, I know what I got, and what they want to do is buy it for $500, turn around and sell it for $800 next week.
Right. Yeah, me and Eric's gonna get a hold of J Dog too. And I think he's talking about he's got a trailer that he might be wanting to sell us too.
Well, if you want that one, I'll sell it to you guys.
No. It's a bunk trailer for the pontoon.
Morning, Rusty. Oh, okay, yeah.
It's a little fart.
This guy wanted. He was going to send me PayPal or Cash App or whatever the money Saturday. He was going to come over Saturday and get it. We had a thing at the church Saturday.
Morning, Rustic. Yeah.
And he was going to come over and get it Saturday afternoon. And he said, "I'll just give you, Cash App, PayPal." I was like, "No, man, I got to have cash. I can't have that hit my bank because it'll show up when I'm filling out the stuff for mom's Medicaid or whatever. And you got to accounts. And I can't have that money coming through there and them say, where'd this money come from? And blah, blah, blah. Do they ask you that stuff?
Right.
So it's like, nah, probably shouldn't do that there, buddy. So he's supposed to come today and get it with cash. But at least he even said, "I'll send you a down payment." And I was just testing to see if he actually would or not, And
right.
He said, "I'll send you a down payment." I'm like, "Okay, that's cool. Don't worry about this. Since you made the offer, I'm going to trust you."
Well, that's good. And that's a little bit of cash running through here.
I've got a place in my place. I'm going to put it up in my gun safe or something,
Right.
and hope that I don't have any emergencies come up where I got to get into a Madison County map. Let's try that.
I hope not.
Yeah, man.
Well, how you been, Rustic? Nice. I like that.
It's embroidered. It's
Yeah.
a $40 hat. They had it on sale for $17.
Really?
Yeah.
I need some new hats, actually.
Tabletop.
Nice. Oh, I agree to that. Yes, I agree. I don't
Could patch that up. I thought, well, it's a little thicker than what I like, so I'll use it for the wintertime.
Yeah, exactly.
Double hook on a date.
There's Mr. Dave from Double Hook Angling. He
Hey,
said
Dave,
good
how you
morning.
doing, buddy?
Morning, Dave.
Thank you, Ben. Good morning.
But,
Oh no, there's
Thank you.
some trouble coming in.
Yep. Sure is.
Yeah.
Good morning, Sandy.
Notice how
We
she
had a
ain't
pretty
moved.
good time up there, except for the heat, man. It was like 104 degrees yesterday up there.
Oof,
Oh,
nah.
That
yeah.
day was 104. Yesterday was 103. It was hot up there, boy.
Yeah.
Did you go to
Branson.
Branson? I always want to say Dollywood for some reason. I don't know why that is neither. You know what I mean? I always, for some reason, that's what I want to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a pretty good time. The kids had fun. Took them to there's buildings like they got WonderWorks and all this upside down building and all kinds of weird stuff and these all kinds of places to go visit. They had fun.
Very cool. I shouldn't have given me a thing.
But football, on the other hand, I had to take them, and I'm telling you what, I sweat the whole time. I was like,
Oh, man. I mean, it's so hot you can't even just stand outside in the shade. Even if you got a fan, you might be all right.
well, we was in the building when you walk from outside in, it felt real good. But then you turn around and look, and it's nothing but like 3-story building. It's stairs that go the hallway.
Wow.
Let's see, where's this property? This at?
Hey, Double Hook said I'm down to 212 pounds. Awesome. Hey, I dropped 2 pant sizes. I've lost weight too. Lost 20 pounds.
You know, I got on the scale the other day and I lost. Let's see, let me do the math.
Good morning, backseat passengers.
12 pounds, I think it was. But I hadn't been on the scale in 4 or 5 months, so.
Yeah, but Dave's in that wheelchair, so it makes it harder for him to lose weight.
Oh yeah, very much so.
So that's a good deal.
What in the heck is this?
Yeah, I was up there. I was trying to find me some new shorts and stuff there at Bass Pro, and I said, "Well, this is the only one they got." And I said, "I'll try it." And I'm like, "Whoa, wait a minute here now." And, yeah, buddy, look here. I can wear these. They fit good.
Nice. Yeah, actually, all the good summer stuff should be going on sale here for long. What we got here? Fielder, show hide collar.
It's nice, Dave. Congratulations, buddy.
Yeah, good deal.
I don't understand this.
I mean, I'm still holding 230.
You got to move your leg every once in a while. You do know that, don't you?
I do move a lot. I mean, from here to the refrigerator and back.
That's the one. I agree. There we go. Oh, I got a folder for this one yet. Let's see. But yeah, I didn't do any work this weekend. I probably should have, but
Dave.
Exotic wheelchair dancer.
Exotic wheelchair. So heck yeah.
You go, Magic Dave.
Let's see. Oh, there it is. 221.
Well, hopefully, Buggy, we get to see you out there this fall.
Where's that at? Fishing? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I got a few more things I can sell, and I will. But I can't. Did I pull all this for this thing? I did, didn't I? Huh. I got comps pulled even. Let's see. I got I did, didn't I? When did I do all that? Well, I tell you what, it's tough losing your mind.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
415 to 25. It sold in the HUD sale for 63.
You start getting out there, Buggy. Next thing you know, me and Eric will be out there fishing.
Oh, I'm ready. I mean, like I said, I may get that boat off J Dog. I sell that trailer today, and I'm going to sell the little boat. Justin doesn't want it. He doesn't trust it, so I'm going to go ahead and sell it.
I don't blame you guys on that one.
I just can't take it fishing, to be honest with you.
Right.
Because me and Dad fished out of it all them years, you know.
It's probably waterlogged.
Oh, you talk about the one you got there at your house, in?
Yeah. I just and I got the registration and the numbers and the stickers and everything, but I just can't take it out. I mean, I don't think it's not going to sink or nothing, but I just every time I think about hooking it up, I think about me and Dad going fishing. I'm like, man, I can't do that.
Hey, that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's what I would look at it. Good memories.
Yeah, but I don't
You
know.
see something in the boat, Lamarck or something like that. I remember when Dad tried to put that thing in the boat, he scratched that right there.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Or Denise.
Hey, good morning, Denise.
Let's see. Oh, it's already a PDF in it. Okay, now I've got brain damage today. Go to
You
inkjet
just
print.
so hard change. If anything, maybe a brick. Sandy said, at least you know she's watching.
Let's see. One copy, both pages, print. I
Yeah,
know.
that board there, Denise.
Yeah, I was lazy this weekend. I should have done some stuff. Well, we had at the church Friday night and Saturday. They had like this men's conference thing, uh, and so I went to Friday night and half of Saturday. Quit, little guy, quit. They were doing a cookout the second half, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna go out there and sit in the heat.
Hey,
Sorry.
Curtis, what do you think about that wall?
That was crazy.
There we
I,
go.
I told the wife, I said, well, they should have just went ahead and pushed this up against the mountain.
So y'all was there for a week?
We went up Thursday, stayed Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just a weekend.
I come home, my daggum yard was about a foot tall. I had to mow it.
Oh, it rained.
Good Lord, I just drove 5 hours. It's hot.
It rained Saturday night real hard and thunder, man. It was shaking the house. It was thundering so hard. And I got you know the grass is going to grow yesterday and today.
What pitch did you feel, Curtis?
No, that's my picture. That's when one of the last times me and Eric was fishing on the bank.
In north, south.
Yeah, you kind of sent that thunderstorm this way, bud.
Hey, I bet it did. Dude, it was banging.
Yeah.
Man, I thought it was going to rain up there, but the clouds moved out. Well, it was that average, but normal temperature was 104 the day before yesterday, Saturday. When you got uptown where all the concrete asphalt, it was
Oh
like 20.
no, shit! Look out, little cat. What we got here? Why did it print two of them?
Pretty windy too, bug. For beginning of it when it first came down. Not much rain, but it was thundering.
Well,
It was booming.
it was nighttime when it come through here, man. And I'm telling you, there was one come through in the daytime too, but there was one come through Saturday night sometime.
Early morning for us.
It woke me up. It was thundering so hard it shook the house.
Yep.
Kitty cat, leave stuff alone. Kitten's fired up this morning. He is. I got one of them automatic emptying litter boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the bomb, man. It wasn't cheap, but I had to have it because I was tired of scraping the litter box because the little cat seems to go to the bathroom a whole lot for some reason.
You don't go outside.
Well, it eats. Oh, I put some dry food in the bowl. Hold on, quit. You better quit. I'm going to let him see you. You better be nice if I put you up here. You hear?
Here's Mr. Mark from Catfish and Crappie.
What's up, Mark? There she is. Say, what's up, man? No, don't bite. Don't bite me. Yo, no, you're biting me. That hurts. Stop it. There you go. That's better. Okay, gotta go. Painful.
Oh, there's the baby kitty.
Yeah, she's all right.
Sandy says adorable.
Her and little guy are be buddies. Yeah, her and little guy are buddies. They weren't at first, though. Little guy wasn't real happy about it.
Is it a male or female?
Here for a minute. No, I don't want to play.
I think she says female.
Yeah, it's a female. I'm gonna hit you with the newspaper. See, I told you, quit. No, I don't want that. You're not okay. Get out of here. Go bother the dog. Tear your head off.
It's all Buggy can take.
Yeah, it wants to bite. It's a kitten though. You know, I forgot how kittens were, but
Right.
yeah, it wants to bite you. a lot. Nope, you ain't getting no treats. You just bit me. What am I gonna give you a treat for? Oh shoot! I literally just picked up a box and kind of shook it, and it flipped upside down and took off running.
Hmm.
And then I put a little cortisone on the scratch there because I don't do cat scratches very well. But yeah, her and the little guy they play now, but he wasn't real stoked about her at first. He gave me that look like, are you ever kidding me? What the heck is that? And why is it in our house? Like,
Brian B.
hey, Brian B., how you doing, you fart sniffer, you?
I didn't think you had enough. Mark, I didn't think you had enough current up there for a 10-ounce, used 10-ounce sinker. Hey there, Double J. Good morning.
Double J.
It may go through 8 a year.
Well, yeah. Abby, you open the door. Why don't you shut it? Don't just look at it. Go shut it.
Where I'm at, I use mainly 3 and 4. I think that river the other day, I used a 4 and it held it perfectly.
Oh, he meant 1 ounce.
1 ounce.
Brian, get your filthy hands on the steering wheel and away from your phone.
I think I had a no roll on. I have to look at my poll.
Brian, the citation man.
But the bad thing about the no roll, you can't take them off when you're transporting the pole. You know what I mean?
Not unless you put the clip on.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Then you can't use the no roll that the line goes through. I usually use the clip kind. I think I'm going to go back to them. If you're in a boat, the no roll's okay. But like when I go to put them in the car to go home or whatever, you know what I mean? I flip them around the pole like J-Dog showed me, and it works pretty decent.
Yeah.
Be right back. Never fails. As soon as I come in here, the pup's got to go out. Oh, he's on buggies. We got to pee.
Yep. I'm telling you, 2 minutes before I went live, it went nuts in this house. Little guy started barking crazy, and I turned around. There was a little white fluffy dog on the porch. I don't know, about the size of a little guy, only I forget what you call them, white fluffy dogs. But him, and then behind him was one I've seen before. He's about the size of a little guy too, but he's old. He's got a really gray muzzle. He's black. And I couldn't open the door to go run him off because the dogs were going to bust out the door if I did. So I had to go out the side door and come around and think, come on, guys, let's go. We got to get off my porch. You don't understand what kind of hell you're causing inside my house right now. So they come walking, kind of trotting past me and up the driveway. And both of them had to stop and pee on the tree on the way out. And I'm like, thank you, guys. Now, please go home. Then I yelled down the street at whoever it is that let him. I said, hey, man, can you not let your dog out 6 in the morning? If you do, I want you to keep an eye on it. It keeps coming up on my porch, waking the dogs up.
No doubt.
And Mom must be crashed because she didn't even move when they went nuts.
You see Butters lately?
He was over. He won't take snacks no more for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. I tried to give him a pepperoni. He didn't want one. I tried to give him a busy bone. He didn't want one of them. But he come by Friday and Saturday is over. I don't think he come over yesterday. But yeah, for some reason he don't want no snacks. I mean, I don't get it.
That's
the same snacks he's always had. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe he's trying to go on a diet.
Yeah.
Hey,
he was.
Y'all pray for me today, okay?
Yeah, why? What you got going on, man?
My 2 oldest grandkids got to go to school. My daughter went back to college today, and I'm going to be babysitting the hurricane.
Oh no. Yep, I will. but Butters was going kind of jumping around, going crazy in the flowers beside the garage there the other evening. And I come, Butters, get out of my flowers. What are you doing? And he wouldn't get out of there. And about the time I got out on the porch, a little bunny run out one side, a little bitty, that's a baby bunny, and off he went after it. By the time I got around there, it was too late. He had it in his mouth, and it was gone in about 2 bites.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was like, wow, you could tell it wasn't the first time he caught one. That's for sure.
Hey, he was hungry.
He took off running because he knew I was mad at him. He had that bunny hanging out of his mouth, and off he went to his yard.
Hey, Skeeter.
Poor Skeeter.
Hey,
Maybe that's-
Skeeter, good morning.
Maybe that's why he don't want your snacks.
Yeah, he don't want no snacks because he's getting filled up on baby rabbits. Good call.
Oh, baby rabbits taste like.
Then I almost hit one with the mower the other day.
Oh,
Oh no, I was cruising along. I looked up and there he was. He was hunched down in the grass, and I stopped real quick, and then he took off running. Had I not seen him, I'd have probably run over him, I imagine.
you saved his life, and then later on the dog ate him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just
No, it was a different one because this happened the day after the dog ate the one.
his family's disappearing fast.
Yeah. I don't know why the rabbit comes over here and has babies, man. I don't get it.
Morning, Uncle Ernie.
Morning, Ernie. Morning, Skeeter.
All right, buddy.
Ernie's out there probably headed to go feed the chickens.
Yeah, you got to feed them chickens. Got to keep them freeloaders laying eggs.
At least they're not getting eaten by the raccoons anymore.
For now, till the next batch fouls them.
True.
Yeah,
Maybe he can do a bunch of eggs for them.
neighbor's just about got his chicken house done. It's a nice one too.
Hey, Buggy, I hate to be like Dallas from the Boar's Nest, but how come Sandy's not blue?
I didn't know she wasn't. Hold on.
Can I time her out first?
Nah, probably shouldn't. She'd get all mad. I already got enough.
Not her. She wouldn't get mad. She'd get even.
Oh, she would too. She'd be out there live fishing. Curtis come in there and start chatting, and they say, "No, Curtis ain't blue." Uh-oh.
Curtis ain't around then. Hey,
Morning,
Nubby.
Let's see here.
Hey, so what'd you do this weekend?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Me neither, man. College football be here pretty soon.
Man, I walked more this weekend than I have in 2 months.
Bug, speaking of that this weekend, guess what's on Saturday afternoon, morning?
Is it this weekend? The first
Bada
one?
bing, bada boom. Yeah. First
Nice.
college game day.
Heck yeah.
Question: why some of the lies have "at" in front of their names and here they're not? Well, if you put "at" in front of their name, "at" and the name, it highlights the name for the person you're talking to.
Sandy. Shoot.
Hey, Fat Boy Eric. Good morning.
Morning, Eric.
All righty, Eric, man. What's up, buddy? There he is.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Got you now, brother. It's off to work I go.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't have to complete the name. Yep.
I better put me a Mountain Dew in the freezer for today.
Sandy got you right there. Nothing. You talked about all this boat fixing. You guys didn't even look at the boat.
Sure we did, didn't we, Eric?
Yep. Made sure the gas can fit back there and everything.
Oh, did you get it?
Then I said, yeah, I got the gas can. Then I said, yep, it's too hot. I'm going back in the house. We're air conditioning like God intended.
Yeah,
He just needs to get the hose. That's all he needs is the hose.
Yeah.
White one I've seen before. With the little white one come up to the door even. I don't know what it was. Pretty sunrise today.
I haven't noticed that yet, Skeeter.
Yeah, that boat of J Dogs would be perfect for me, man.
There's Mr. Chris.
Hey,
from Hooks and
morning,
Hammers.
Chris.
Morning, Chris.
Hopefully you
How
guys
Morning,
was
are
Keith
the
back.
and Chris.
vacation? How
Hopefully
was
you guys,
that cruise?
yeah, hopefully you guys are back.
Did you have a good time? Good morning, Duckman
Out of
Mark.
Canada.
Dirty Toes.
Mark only
Good
had
morning.
buckles, I think. Oh,
Double
okay.
Hook Dave. Good morning.
Exactly,
Ooh, Sandy busting on you, Curtis.
exactly, Sandy.
Did you get yourself anything to eat yet this morning?
No,
Hey,
I got to go see the house.
Jody told it
I leave here about 8.
they got a year's worth of fishing in one night.
Before it gets too
Chris
hot.
said
Turn my
They
show.
caught those limits for the year.
Hooks and Hammocks. Chris said it was awesome.
A drink.
Glad you had fun, buddy.
Did
Oh,
you get
cool.
to see any whales? Morning, Billy. Skeeter.
Hills.
Anybody else in there? Hello, all of you butt scratchers this morning. If you're not scratching your butt, you're not wiping properly.
Yeah. Hey, the fart sniffer's watching.
Brian?
Oh. Uncle
Yeah.
Pete.
Sniffer.
I know he threatened to beat me up if I didn't come up here.
Oh, you saw some whales? Man, that'd be cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, whales are way cool. Has anyone ever seen the little video clip of people?
Chris,
It's
now was
like in a
there?
little cove, and it must be real deep or whatever, but like there's 3 women and they're on a little wood deck by the water, and there's these killer whales breaching right in front of them. I mean, like 20 feet in front of them probably, and it's a little bitty cove area.
Huh.
It's unbelievable, you know.
Was there, Chris? Was there a bunch of kids on that cruise, or was it a bunch of old elderly adults? That's the real question.
Chris said, I don't care. I had fun.
Didn't matter. Kids weren't allowed in the casino.
Yeah, I thought that too.
Yeah, you'd think that.
Yeah.
I actually saw it, Buggy. So
I know up in Wisconsin, the kids are allowed in the bars. They were when I was up there anyway.
He said there were kids.
Damn.
hey, 205 Wild Action.
205. Good morning.
What's up, 205? Good to see you, buddy. Go ahead.
Good
Eric.
morning, 205 Wild Action. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. I hope it's not too hot for you.
Yeah, he come in Bible study the other day.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was good. It's good to have you.
Eric, he said, great to see you. I'm fired up now.
Eric.
Eric starts his week off good for him.
No, Sandy. If he wants a child-free cruise, he's got to take the Rainbow Cruise.
No.
She said, Eric, if you want a child-free cruise, you have to pick the adults-only one.
That's the only way I could go. Last thing I need is a bunch of kids ruining my cruise.
You just gotta. The way I figured it is the way Troy told me is from Real and Virtual is you're gonna have to pick it when the kids are in school.
Yeah.
Yep, but
Yeah.
best time to go.
Yep.
Kids here start back today.
Yeah,
My grandkids already started back, I think, which I thought it was kind of early.
A lot of them here in Ohio started Wednesday and Thursday of last week.
Yeah,
What's
What's up, Brando?
Started.
Captain Dreams, good morning.
yeah.
That's Brandon.
Good morning, Christopher.
I figured it'd be easier to come up here than to try to type in the answer to
Yeah,
these questions.
for sure.
Heck yeah, buddy.
I'm not in my truck. I'm in Telly's vehicle, so I have no way to hold the phone. It's balancing up on her dash right now. So if it falls,
It's Telly's fault.
That's
my
right.
My phone holder thing broke. I got to get another one. I can't remember where I got that one at.
so
You got-
yes, there were a lot of kids. Too many for my taste, but
Yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah.
It was amazing to me how many times the casino would have to run people out of the casino because they would stand around and be talking to people with all their kids with them.
Really?
I don't know why they don't just put signs up that say, you can't even walk through if you have kids.
Yeah.
That'd
Yeah.
be nice.
But
That was
so we saw whales almost immediately. We could see them out in the distance. You'd see the spout from their blowholes, blowholes.
Blow.
But
He said blowholes.
the best view we had was actually the last day coming back out of Canada, going back into Seattle. Kelly was seeing a lot of them out in the distance, and we were standing out there waiting to try to get pictures. And all of a sudden, there was one, right below our balcony, just came up to the surface.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's cool.
And it was a calf, but it was still a whale. So,
Yeah, the mama was there somewhere.
yeah, she was there somewhere, I'm sure. It was cool, though.
Oh,
Of course, the views up there are spectacular. We had it. I would do it again in a heartbeat.
What, that Alaskan cruise?
Yep.
Mark from Catfish and Crappie wants to know: did you see any killer whales?
No, we never did see any orcas. We were hoping to, but we didn't see any of those.
Polar bears?
Nope, no polar bears, and no bears at all. No, we didn't see any other than eagles and whales. I'm pretty sure we saw a few dolphins. It was kind of hard to tell because they were so far off in the distance, but
Right.
we didn't see any. Well, I would say mammals, but whales are mammals. But we didn't see any wildlife on land. How's that?
Right.
We kept watching the bank lines and stuff like that, hoping to see some elk moose or bear, but it never did happen. But we didn't take any excursions. We didn't spend any extra money on excursions or anything like that. And there were plenty of things to do where you could have seen things like that if you wanted to spend the money to do it.
Yeah.
But excursions are very expensive.
Are they really?
So I've heard.
So, for instance, one of the things we thought about doing, because when we got into Skagway, we were right next to the place that takes you on the helicopter ride out to the glaciers.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, you know what, we're right here. I'm just going to, I was, at that time, I was winning. And I thought maybe I'll just splurge and do the helicopter thing. And then I looked it up, and it was almost $500 a piece.
Ouch.
You're kidding me.
And I said, no, I'm not doing that.
Jeez, ooh, heck no.
And they even had it in there. It was a total of 2 hours, and you had like 40 minutes worth of helicopter ride to and from the glacier, and the rest was on the glacier. And I'm like, no, I'm not spending $1,000 to do that.
No.
Mark, there was plenty of beast wildlife on the boat.
Yeah.
You can see the smile on his face when he said that. Yeah.
So, Mark, I know you're getting ready to go. If you go to the casino on the boat, make sure you're using your card. So you want to get those points. I earned enough points to get us a 7-night cruise in a junior suite. And we're going to do the Greek Isles. And all we got to do is buy our airline tickets.
Nice.
Now, people are probably wondering, well, how much money did you lose in the casino to do that? It's not how much you lose, it's how much you gamble.
Yep, how long you
I
play.
took $2,500 just to play in the casino. That was all that money was there for. And I came home with a little over $1,000 still in my pocket.
That's not bad.
You did better than we did, buddy.
And you got to play a lot, which is the key.
Well, I had lost almost every penny of it until the final day. The final day, I think I ended up winning Like I won 400 on one machine, 600 on another machine, 500 on a machine, and I gave some of that back, and then one little more. So that was the only reason I even came back with money in my pocket.
Yeah.
Mark said we're going to Greece next, but we are staying in a friend's house there.
Hmm.
And Brandon said I have 2 more booked next year.
Brandon, who?
Catfish and Dreams.
Oh,
I've never had one before. I've never been on one before.
I knew I'd enjoy it, but I didn't think I'd enjoy it as much as I did. I actually enjoyed the actual cruise part. I enjoyed the boat.
Yeah.
When you're out walking around on the boat, a lot of the areas you get into, it kind of feels like you're walking around at the mall. That's what I kept comparing it to, which that part I didn't enjoy. But there were a lot of cool things to see on the boat. And I mean, the views you get from the boat are spectacular. I mean, there's really no reason to pay for those excursions. I mean, you can see everything you want to see right there from the boat.
Yeah.
Now,
Mark said we did book a wildlife boat tour.
well, and that's fine. If you want to book the excursions, that's fantastic. I just didn't want to spend the money on them. They were just too expensive.
For what they offered, probably, yeah.
I just don't understand why the Alaska ones, the excursions there, they're way more expensive than when you go down to like the southern places.
Everything's more expensive in Alaska. Everything.
Now, Curtis, when y'all went, did y'all have to book the ahead of time the dune
Yes.
buggy?
Yes. I mean, you can book it there, but it's more expensive if you wait and book it. We booked it ahead of time. That way we didn't have to have the extra expenses and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad you guys have fun, buddy.
Thank you. It was great. I mean, it was fantastic. The absolute worst part of the entire trip was we got back into Seattle and we were off the boat by like 8:30. And we had a shuttle take us to the airport. We got to the airport around 9:30 and our flight did not leave till 10 p.m.
Ouch.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Yep. That's why I was
That
always told
sucked.
not to go out of Seattle, go out of British Columbia.
Well, that sucked. Because there's just nothing to do at an airport.
No.
No.
Seattle airport sucks, is what I've heard.
I mean, there was plenty of places to eat and stuff like that. So we got to the airport. We were starving. We were so hungry when we got to the airport. First thing we did was find a place to eat. We found a actual sit down restaurant and ordered breakfast. It was $96 for breakfast.
Oh.
Wow.
Did they feed it to you?
No, so
Wait, did that come with a happy ending?
no, it was bacon. It was some of the best bacon I've ever had in my life. It was very good bacon, but it was bacon, sausage, and eggs and potatoes.
Man, we can buy a cow for that. Wow.
It was crazy. I spent $250 in the airport waiting on our flight.
Wow.
Jeez.
Did you have any rough waters out there when you guys were out there?
Well, I mean, yeah, we did. I mean, I would say 6 foot, waves, 6 to 8 foot waves was the worst we saw.
Yeah.
But to the people that were that worked the cruise ship, they're like, "Oh, this ain't rough."
No.
I'm like, "I'm sure it's not," but
Did you feel it?
oh yeah, you can feel it.
Hey, Jerry. Good morning.
You 100% can feel it.
You really can. No kidding. I'd have never thought.
Yeah, you can feel it. It's 100%. Hey, Telly and I both had some of the best sleep we've ever had on that ship.
Yeah.
Oh, Gary.
It was amazing. The sleeping was awesome.
Huh.
It was like you're getting rocked to sleep.
I think that's what it was. I mean, you'd lay there and you can hear the hangers in the closet rattling back and forth because the ship's moving.
Wow.
That's how much movement was in the ship, but I mean, we slept so good. You'd be when we were in some of that rougher water, you'd actually feel like when the ship would come down and hit a wave, you'd feel the whole ship just shake.
Mm.
Really? didn't
Yeah.
never knew.
And
Them
just
waves
walking,
had to
like
be
walking down the
3 to 6
halls and
feet,
stuff,
man.
you know, you'd sway a little and you'd kind of lose your balance. And I mean, it was an experience, but it wasn't horrible. It didn't make us
Them had to
sick or
be-
nothing.
Them waves had to be bigger than 6 foot then. Geez, dude, that's a big
Mhm.
boat.
Yeah, but
Mark said we had 15 footers one day, the last cruise. I enjoyed.
so I watched a video because we kind of got interested in that in the run. And I told Kelly, I was like, you know what? I would kind of like to see some really rough stuff because I think it would be cool.
Living dangerously, buddy.
As long as
Well,
you're in a big
so
boat.
I was watching a video of the Queen Mary 2 that is built. It's an ocean liner. It's not a cruise ship. I mean, it
Yeah.
is a cruise ship, but it's an ocean liner. It's
Right.
built for the North Atlantic and rough seas. And they were in January going from New York somewhere over England somewhere, but in January, which is known for rough seas in the North Atlantic, and they were in 30 footers, 30 to 50
Woo.
footers.
No kidding.
Yeah. And
Oh,
it was,
man, that'd be cool.
yeah, but I mean, it's just, that would, but it'd be scary. I mean,
Oh yeah, very much so, but it'd be cool. I mean, I've surfed in 6 foot waves. You know, that's why I said I couldn't believe it shook the boat like that.
maybe those waves we were in were bigger than 6. I mean, it's hard to tell when, we're on the 8th deck
Yeah.
and we're looking down at everything. And then even when we would go down, like the casino was on the 3rd deck. And even if you went somewhere on the 3rd or 4th deck where the windows were, you're still up above everything.
Mhm.
So it's kind of hard to tell how big the
Yeah,
waves really
yeah.
are. But when you got down on the 4th level, you could tell they were big waves. The bigger than I'd ever want to put my boat in.
Oh,
Yeah, heck yeah.
like Mark said, they were in 4 footers on Lake Michigan, a 17-foot boat. There ain't no way. The
Chris on the very front of the boat, like Captain Dan. Is that all you got?
I know there were some of those when we would walk like to the back of the ship to go to one of the restaurants that we enjoyed going to. If you walked on a certain level, you would actually go outside where the pool is.
Mm-hmm.
And we did it once. We got outside and there was water just sloshing out of that pool everywhere. And
No kidding.
Yeah.
Them had to be
Mhm.
good sized waves then.
Did that on the way out with us.
Now, Bug, he's not saying that the waves were coming up over the boat. He's saying the pool.
Oh,
no,
I
the water coming out of the pool.
Yeah.
But to make the boat move that much, that's a big boat.
That boat was 1,139 feet long.
Yeah,
It's
that's a
not.
big boat to be moving that much.
You need a
Like
bigger
Mark
boat.
said, they were in a 17-foot boat on Lake Michigan in 4 footers. So the difference in Lake Michigan is the period between each wave is so much closer than it is in the ocean. You know, you may have a 6-second period between each wave in the ocean. Where on Lake Michigan, you get about 3 seconds. So they're so close together, it's hard to get yourself out of trouble if you get in trouble. That's the hardest part about surfing on Lake Michigan is getting out through the waves because they come so quick.
Did you guys enjoy anything else on the ship? Did you guys go to like a comedy club or anything like that?
We didn't go to any of the shows. We looked at what the shows were and the description for them, and we were just like, we're just not interested in those shows.
Okay.
We enjoyed our room a lot.
Chris, what boat were you on?
Quantum of the Seas.
Quantum.
Say it again.
It's a Royal Caribbean boat.
I know that Turks Caicos Island
We got an
looks
echo.
really
on us.
beautiful.
You're echoing, fat boy.
I think that's rustic.
You think so? Let's see.
Hello?
Hello.
It's gone now.
Yeah, quit now.
I hung up on him.
No, but that Grand Turk Island, Norwegian's private island, that really looks beautiful.
Kelly wants to do the Greek Isles.
That'll be fun.
And I told her, I was like, well, because she talked about it before we ever went on our cruise. She was like, well, if I want to do another one, I want to go to the Greek Isles. I'm like, have fun, because it doesn't interest me at all. But after doing the cruise, I was like, you know what? And then when I found out I'd earned enough points to get us a free cruise, I was like, you know what? You did this for me to Alaska. But now that I've got us a free cruise, I'll go with you to the Greek Isles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you may be surprised too. You may love
That's what
it.
I'm saying. I enjoyed the cruise so much. I thought, Echo's back.
Yeah. Hold on.
Get it together, Rustic.
Say now, try it.
Try what?
Seeing if you talk.
But I enjoyed the cruise so much. I was like, I don't think it would matter where you go.
No.
I mean, just enjoying the cruise itself.
It's getting there and then getting back home is the parts that suck.
Yeah, we were looking up flights because that next cruise we fly out of, we would depart from Venice,
Hmm.
and we were looking at flights, and I was like, holy shnikes.
Yeah. Sandy Toast says Greek Isles, pack me in a suitcase.
Yeah, Mark, I'd like to go deep sea fishing sometime too, man.
That casino was bigger probably than what you thought it would be, huh?
I kind of went in with high expectations of the casino, so I was a little disappointed.
Really? Yeah, there ain't.
Yeah, there a lot of really old machines,
Yeah.
and I mean they had some newer stuff. The Keno, which is what I really wanted to play, the Keno selection was absolutely ridiculously bad.
Hmm.
There was one game. There were 6 machines that had Keno, but every one of them only had Caveman Keno, and that was it. There was no other choice.
That's the donut one, right?
Yeah,
That's what I keep calling donut.
but so yeah, I didn't play very much Keno at all. Everything I did was slot machines, which I enjoy slots too. Don't get me wrong, but I'd planned on making some videos while I was there, and the Keno selection was awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting to watch those because I want to learn how to do it. It looks like fun. Because I'm within what 15 miles of the casino there in Anderson.
I was gonna say Anderson
That's
probably
all
the
the
closest
time,
one.
Yeah.
So Anderson has an okay selection of Keno. What I've found is there's not any really good Keno selections anywhere in Southern Indiana. Because I've been to all of them looking for them.
What makes a good one?
Well, so when I say good selection, like Shelbyville has a good selection. There's a lot of different games, but a lot of the games are on older machines and the sound doesn't work. The buttons don't work. There's no speed control. There's no volume. There's just so many different things. But the big thing is on multi-card Keno. So when you're playing Keno, just straight up regular Keno, a 5-spot should pay you minimum 800 credits. But what they've done at Shelbyville is on their nickel denomination multi-card Keno is they've made it what they call a 0 pays. So that means if you don't hit any of your numbers, it'll give you your bet back. Well, that sounds good. But the way they do that is they take it from your jackpots. So that 5-spot that should pay you at least 800 credits now only pays you 400 if you hit it. And that's horrid. If I hitting a 5-spot's hard, hitting a 7-spot's even harder. 7-spot should pay you 7,000 credits. But on a 0 pays machine, it only pays you 2,500 credits. So it sounds good. Oh, if I don't hit any of my numbers, I get my bet back. Well, yeah, that sounds good, but when you do hit that 5-spot or that 7-spot, and you will, if you play Keno, you will hit them. And it's hard to do. So when you hit them, you want what you're supposed to get for that.
Yeah, I see what
you don't want half of it.
Yeah.
Now, if you go to the quarter denomination, same game, the pay table's correct. But if you want to play 20 cards, that's a $5 bet on a quarter per card.
Yeah.
And I want to play 5 cent or 10 cent which Shelbyville doesn't even have 10-cent multi-card. And then if you go, there's other casinos like Anderson has multi-card, but it's a $750 pay, which isn't horrible, but it's not 800.
Yeah.
It should be 800, 804, 810, or 838. Those are the good pay tables. 750 is questionable whether or not you should play it.
And by the 800, 750 or whatever, is that how many hits do you have to have? Or is that just per
That's
hit?
for a 5 spot.
Oh, per 5 spot. Okay.
If you pick 5 numbers, when you hit those 5, it should pay you minimum 800 credits. So 1 quarter, you hit a 5 spot, it's going to pay you 800 quarters. That's $200 for a
Okay.
1 quarter bet.
So that quarter bet, you get to pick 5 spots.
Yes. So you can pick
I
2,
haven't
3,
watched
4,
the
5,
video
6, 7,
yet.
8, 9, 10. Doesn't matter. Anywhere from 3 to 10, you can pick and play and bet 1 quarter.
Nice.
Now, when I say multi-card, it's 20 cards. If you play all 20 cards, now you're betting $5 because it's a quarter on every card. If you play 10 cards, it's $250 because it's a quarter on every card.
Mm-hmm. Mark said he just won 75 Friday on slots and paid for his dinner.
There you go. But if you want to learn to play the games, on Keno Chris, there are videos explaining how to play each game.
Yep, that's what I'm going to do right there. I'm just going to spend an afternoon going through them all.
Just remember, like if you're on a quarter denomination machine and you're only going to play 1 card, then it's only going to cost you a quarter. It doesn't matter if you pick 3 numbers. It doesn't matter if you pick 10 numbers. It's still only a quarter.
Okay, so for that 1 quarter, I can pick all I want.
Yeah, but what's easier to hit, a 4 spot or a 10 spot?
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
If you're picking 10, then you have to hit 6s, 7s, and 8s a lot to make any money.
Mm-hmm.
If you pick 4, 5, 6, or 7, you can actually hit all of those. I'm not going to say regularly, but often you can hit 4s, 5s, 6s, and 7s.
Morning,
Yeah.
Dave Bozarth.
Hey, Dave Bozart. Good morning.
Five's my favorite.
Morning.
Well, see, I
Dan.
like that.
Northern Breeze Outdoors.
Did you say you were playing like the nickel and dime one?
I would if we had them, yeah.
Yeah. So
'Cause see, you can play on a nickel multi-card machine. If you play all 20 cards, it's $1 bet. It's $1. Now,
Exactly.
those 800 credits are going to be nickels. So that's what, $40? But you only paid a nickel to play it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're betting $1 total, but when you hit that 5 spot, you hit it on 1 card. That 1 card had a nickel on it.
Yep. I like it.
But that's when you start, you're playing multi-card, so you start layering your numbers and you put 7 spots in and 5 spots in and even some 8 spots in. So when you do get lucky and you hit a 7 spot, it's going to pay you 7,000 credits for the 7 spot. Inside of that 7 spot, you might have 2, 3 spots or 5 spots. You might have a 6 spot in there.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're looking at 7,000 plus 800 plus 800 plus 1,650
Okay. Yeah, I see what
for
you're
that
saying.
1 7 spot.
Because you
Now you're
pick-
talking about
yeah.
a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. I want to learn to do it. I think it'd be fun. And you can do it and not spend a whole lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, if you can find a nickel machine that has a good pay table, you can sit there, you can put $100 in that machine, and as long as you are hitting some numbers, you can play for a long time. I've watched Telly. Telly likes Cleopatra Keno. That's her favorite. I've watched her put a $20 bill in a machine and play for 2 hours betting a quarter on
Huh.
Cleo.
Hmm.
And she played the $20. She's 2 hours she played on that thing.
Wow.
Now she didn't win any money, but she got 2 hours of play time for $20.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Still.
The very first time I ever took her and introduced her to Keno, she put a $20 bill in, and on her second spin, she hit 6 out of 6, paid her over $100.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I said, "Well, you're ruined because that doesn't happen."
Yeah, that don't happen very often. My grandma was real lucky at slot machines, man. She used to kill it on the nickel slots. She would always win. She like win 20 and 30 bucks at a time.
Hey, what was the food like on the boat?
So for the most part, thumbs up for the
Yeah.
food. There were a few things that were, I mean, if you go down, like the place we went to a lot was called the Windjammer, and it was just a big buffet. You could go down there almost anytime you wanted and pick up whatever you wanted to eat.
Right.
And some of it down there was kind of like, I mean, it was cafeteria style, you know. It wasn't the greatest food, but it wasn't horrible. Now, when we went to the main dining room and had like lunch or dinner in the main dining room, I had swordfish for lunch one day in the main dining room. It was amazing.
Wow.
So yeah, the main dining areas, the food was really good. I would say overall, I would give all the food a thumbs up. I mean, we had a few things that I was like, nah, that's not very good, but that was just my taste, you know.
Right.
Yeah, as long as you got your money's worth, that's all that matters.
I didn't pay shit for that cruise,
How
other than the money I took to gamble.
many ports did you guys go to?
See, we left Seattle, went to Sitka, then we went to Skagway, then we went to Juneau, and from Juneau we went to Victoria, British Columbia, then back to Seattle.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh man.
Dave Bozart's got a question. Chris, have you tried out the new boat yet?
No, the new boat is still sitting in the garage in the exact same condition of the last video I made on it, because it's been 6 million degrees.
Yeah.
And I have no climate control in my garage. It's too damn hot to stand out there and do anything with it. Plus, I'm trying to find somebody that can weld aluminum. And I'm having some difficulties finding that person that's local. Because the way I want to mount the trolling motor, I need an aluminum bracket made. And I might just have to suck it up and make it out of some lighter gauge steel, because I know my neighbor can weld steel.
I'm trying to think.
Don't hurt yourself, buddy.
Yeah, what is it you're wanting to make out of aluminum?
A bracket to mount on the trolling motor too. I called one of our local fabricating shops in Shelbyville, and they were like, well, yeah, we can make it. We'll do whatever you want to do, but you need to know that it's $90 an hour, including the design phase. And I'm like, I can design it myself. I can mock up some cardboard and then take it to somebody and say, cut this out and weld it.
Mm-hmm.
I actually called Keith from Fishing and Stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Said, hey, I got a video idea for you. He's like, all right. I said, but you got to come to Indiana to do it.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not coming to Indiana.
Oh.
Because I thought that'd be cool. I was like, you know, because that video went straight to like 20,000 views, which for my channel is a lot.
Heck yeah. Which video was it?
The one on the boat.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's just how popular that boat is. I mean, that boat has like a cult following.
Yeah.
And anything you do about that boat is just going to get a lot of views. And I told Keith, I was like, it's a pretty cool little boat, and it's a very popular boat. They quit making it for many years, and now they just brought it back. So everybody's all salivating all over this boat. And it would make a good build video, because you could transfer that to a lot of other brackets. You know, people might want to make a bracket for something, you know,
Yep.
but you got to come to Indiana to do it because I'm not dragging that boat to South Carolina. And he
Yeah,
said,
that boat looks a
no.
lot like a bass tender that we have. It's real similar. Yours has live well and everything, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so is ours. I have to see it in person, and because when I looked at it, I thought, man, that looks a lot like our boat.
I mean, you can see the whole boat in the video.
Yeah. Well, the only difference I think in the back of ours, where the back seat is, you sit down in the boat pretty far, and then in the front, it's raised up on a little deck. That's where the live well in the front seat goes.
Yeah, this boat has casting decks front and back, so you can
Yeah,
stand up
that's
and
what
walk
you're saying.
around.
That's what I
And
think the difference is. And with ours in the back, you sit down in the boat quite a ways, which I didn't mind because Dad sat back there, and it didn't worry as much when he stood up, you know.
Hey, Chris, Dave from Double Hook said if y'all lived around here, I'd hook you up on that welding.
I appreciate it, but
Yeah, I was trying to
where's
think.
he at? Kansas?
I know a guy that welds aluminum, but he's retired now because he used to
Well,
be.
I'm pretty sure J Dog's brother-in-law can do it.
Yeah.
Because J Dog had said something about it, but you know, now it's a matter of coordinating that and dragging the boat to Cincinnati. And then, you know, and then I'm going to want to pay the guy for doing it. So, you know, how much is that going to be? And I don't know. I'll figure it out. But it's still, we're still in the high 90s up here every single day.
You know,
Yeah.
my
And it's just,
cousin's husband's got a little shop here in town. He's an iron worker, and it's called Union Steel and Fabricating. I'll text her and ask her if he welds aluminum. He may weld aluminum. He's pretty good at what he does.
well, I mean, and then, like I said, what I might do is I just might make it out of some lighter gauge steel, because you take light gauge steel and it's actually going to be lighter than thicker aluminum. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I might just make it out of steel and prime it real good and paint it and everything so it don't get any rust and stuff on it. And
There you go.
I might end up just making it out of some lighter gauge steel and say, that's it, I'm done.
Good morning, Miss Lisa Elliott.
Good morning,
Plus,
Lisa.
it wouldn't really hurt to have a little bit more weight up there in front of that boat anyway, because of the putting the gas motor on the back. So maybe, you know, having a little bit of extra weight out there on the front of that boat would actually benefit me in the long run.
Yeah, depending on the lake or whatever, too, the way the front design is, it's not bad having it up a little bit.
Well, I'm assuming this 6-horse motor is only going to push that boat around 8 miles an hour, probably.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. I was just talking about other boats' wake coming up over the front.
Well, I mean,
we've only used ours on trolling motor lakes, you know.
I don't anticipate, like, the absolute worst place to be would be like on Monroe.
Yeah.
As far as wakes go, because it's just ridiculous out there. And if we go to Monroe and we take that boat, I'm just not going to be out there where the boats can run. I'll be on the side that's idle only.
I was going to say, be in the idle zone area only. And then you still got some idiot that's going to come through there every now and then.
Until they all go away for the night, then I could run out on the other side of the lake if I want to, and I don't have to worry about them.
Yeah.
I don't really anticipate ever having that boat like out on the Ohio or anything like that. I bought that boat to stay close to home.
Yeah, no, you know, local rivers and things like that. There's some good White River areas down that way too.
Oh yeah, it's going to open up a lot of options. I mean,
yeah,
I plan on that being our flathead chasing boat. I mean, that's the whole purpose. That was the whole reason we got it, was I wanted a boat that I could go home from work, because I get off at 2:30. I can be home by 3:30. I could hook up to that boat and I could be on the water by 4:15.
Yep. Yep, and it's good for like the Linton Duggar area with all the strip pits and stuff. That's why Dad and them bought it for. It was perfect for those
Yeah,
places.
and with that gas motor that I bought, if I'm going to go somewhere it's trolling motor only, it'd take me 10 seconds to take that gas motor off that
Yep.
boat.
Yeah, them
There's
strip
no
pits.
sense in having it on there if I can't use it.
Yep.
That little boat was so perfect for the strip pits, man.
Now,
Now a lot
that
of
little
those strip
boat,
pits that are out in the middle of nowhere, you can run a little motor on.
that little boat. Don't be surprised if you see me take that little boat to Hoover someday.
Yeah, that'd work on that lake.
Hey, I'd welcome you up there, buddy.
I mean, it's a 6-horse motor, so I know I'm good.
Yep.
Yeah.
But Hoover's such a long drive. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I can almost be to Tennessee in the same amount of time.
Yeah. Plus, you wouldn't have to deal with Eric and Curtis.
Yeah, there's no fish. There's no fish in Hoover anyway.
Yeah, we're trying to tell everybody there's no fish in
Well, I
Hoover.
keep hearing anyhow.
I'm gonna start telling everybody every time we go fishing we're at Elm Creek.
Yep. Yeah, I can't wait to try the river spot I found again, to be honest with you. I'm excited about it. I think it'll work. And actually, he said there's some really deep holes down the way, and he's got a couple. He said, get one of them John boats, go down the river. There's some real deep holes down there. And I'm like, yeah, but that going down the river, I got to come back up. He said, oh, you can just row back up it. I'm like, no, I can't. Someone can, but I'm not the guy.
You're a liar, Mark.
You know what the greatest thing about that boat is? The boat we've been talking about, the Sundolphin Pro 120 that I've got. You know what the best thing about that is?
What's that?
The boat, the motor, the trolling motor, and the trailer all came from casino winnings.
No
Nice.
kidding.
Yep.
Heck yeah. No
Nothing
way.
wrong with that.
Cool.
Mark, not our Hoover in Ohio.
All right, I'm back.
No, thanks for the warning.
Yeah, I had to go down there, and son kept calling me. I had to go down there and set his trash out. He forgot.
Eric, Mark said he's not lying.
I take the water hoses, put them over to the pool, pump almost all that water out of the pool, put on some good, clean, fresh water in there.
I'm thinking about putting my pool on Marketplace. Free. Come and get it.
Wow.
Free, come get it.
I bought this in a gas station here in town the other day. Look, it's an actual switchblade. I didn't think they were legal.
Better be careful with that, Buggy.
Why?
I know you. Better be careful.
Yeah, I'm good with knives, just not lawnmowers.
That's cool, Mark.
But yeah, I had to have it. My brother always used to have switchblades. I was like, man, I'm buying that. That reminds me of my brother. I don't know what I ever do with it, but I got it anyhow. Sit here in my desk and play with it more than anything, I reckon.
You're going to have that spring wore out in less than a week.
Yep.
It don't have a spring. It's got a metal bar inside or a metal, it's like a metal post in there.
It'll get wore out.
A metal arm, I guess, for lack of a better word. And it goes from the back to the front. And you can always just reach in there and bend it up to make it stronger. But yeah, well, for one, you know how you walk in like the Towelhead gas stations or whatever, and they'll have those
Good
case
Lord, Buggy.
knives and stuff in them.
Bug.
What?
He said towelhead gas.
Well, that's what they are. But anyway, I walked in and I seen this, and it was sitting in the case, and you could see the little thing down in there that makes the blade pop up. And all the other knives, there weren't any other ones that were like, you could tell were like that, or a switchblade or whatever. So I asked the lady, I said, can I see that knife real quick? And she come over and opened the case up and let me see it. And I finally figured out how to close the blade on it. And then when I closed it and pushed the button, it opened. I said, yeah, I'll take it. I mean, I don't know if they got it put in there by mistake or what, because typically you're not going to find one of them in a place.
Yeah, Buggy. Buggy's becoming a 007, extremely dangerous.
Exactly. I'm getting me all kinds of little secret weapons and stuff.
Buggy Dan from Northview Outdoors said, "Clean your teeth with that toothpick."
Yeah. Yep. I can always open my mail with it.
That's what it is. It's a letter opener.
Yep.
There you go.
Exactly. A really sharp letter opener.
Did all your fish in your pool pond? Did they all die, Chris?
No, I mean, we've got some that are kind of, I mean, I have no pump running. I haven't had a pump running for over a month.
Hmm.
And what's weird is we see the carp more often now than we ever did when the pump ran. But we've had a few fish die just because it's been so hot.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's still a lot of fish in there.
Yeah, I got a lot of fish in mine too. And I took my pump, my filter, I took it off because it wasn't doing no good. My sand filter. And then I took the big motor and I just put the hose in the pool and just let it come off top of my deck to make oxygen.
Yeah.
Now I'm draining it down because it's got a lot of algae in there, but my fish are still alive and kicking.
I've considered, doing the 3 55-gallon drum method and filtering everything out and putting a submersible pump down in the pool. I've considered doing all that, but I just don't know if I want to spend the money on it. I mean,
So that's a lot of work too.
Yeah,
it's really not that expensive. I mean, I'd say for less than $500, I could have it all done, but it's a lot of work to assemble it all and get all the parts. You got most of the parts I'd have to order off Amazon, and because you're not going to find them locally. And
the only thing it's good for is if you don't feel like going out and getting your bait, you just get it right there and go.
I mean, it is good if we make a last minute decision, hey, let's go fishing. Okay, yeah, I got bait in the pool. I mean, it is nice having that option. But I don't know.
For me, it's like, well, I can't go get bait next week, but I want to go fishing, so I need to go get bait, put the pool down, then I can just catch it out of there right quick. Plus, my grandson, he loves fishing in it.
I don't know. I might keep it. I don't know. Me and Telly we've both been kicking it around. I was like, it's never going to be a swimming pool again. That's one thing that we've both agreed on because nobody uses it.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought, if I decide to get rid of it, I would just tell, it's free, come get it. The only thing they would probably need to do, the liner's still good. It's just faded real bad. It doesn't leak. They'd have to clean the crap out of it. But
they'd have to put a new liner anyway, because once it dries, it's going to shrink.
Well, mine's actually dug out. So even if it does shrink, it'd probably still fit if they didn't dig it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mine too. It's about a foot and a half.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. If I do tear it down or give it away, then I've got to deal with, because we dug that down a foot and a half or so, and now I've got to fill all that back in, and I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Mark said, getting rid of my pool was a great day.
Mm-hmm.
If I ever do decide to just get rid of it, it's going to be 100%. If you want it, you doing all the work. I'm not helping you.
I will
I'm
sit
not
on my
doing
porch
anything.
and watch. Yep. I'm with you.
Oh, I like mine. I go out there on the deck some mornings and I just sit there and drink coffee while I throw feed out there and watch the fish. But my wife's won't get rid of it.
Well, I don't like if I do end up doing the 3-barrel method, I really don't want the water to be crystal clear. I would just like to have it a little more healthy for the fish and a little more clear so you could see in it.
Yeah,
I think I would enjoy sitting out there, especially if we had a whole bunch of fish in there.
Yeah,
I think we would enjoy it a little more.
Yeah,
but I just don't know if I want to do all the work and stuff to put that filter system together.
Well, I had a sub pump in there and it run in there all last year and it started making a racket. It finally burned up this year. And so I'm going to go buy an aquatic sub pump where it runs
Yeah.
all the time. And that way, any crap they put on the bottom, it'll get sucked out into the filter.
I've watched a lot of videos on those 3-barrel systems and stuff, and I mean they do great. But it's just, I mean, I say a lot of work. I could have it complete if I get all the parts together and have everything I need. I could have it assembled in a few hours. You know,
25-gallon barrel.
What's it do? What are the 3-barrel thing? Are you talking about making a filter or an actually fish tank?
no, it's a filter. So
Okay.
basically, you put your pump down in the pool, and it pulls the water out of the pool, runs it into the first barrel, and goes through some media, whatever you decide to use.
Yeah.
Which I would probably do K1. It goes through that media, and then you run it so it comes in the bottom of the barrel and comes up, and then as it gets to the top of the barrel, it overflows into the second barrel, does the same thing again from the bottom up, and then it overflows into the third barrel, comes up from the bottom up, and then goes back out into the pool. So you're actually filtering that water 3 times.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I see. Yeah. Yeah. That is a lot. That's a lot of work.
Chris, I do have a question. If you do get rid of the pool, where's J Dog going to swim when he's over there?
J-Dog's only been in my house twice.
David, I was just joking.
Let's see here. I got 3 scratch offs that are winners. Let's see if I won any money.
I bought a Powerball the other day.
Really?
Yep, didn't win.
Mhm.
You like the rest of us then?
Well, if I hit that Powerball, you'll know it because we will be immediately looking for a house in Tennessee.
Oh. You still going to get that extra room, right?
No.
Oh. Hey, I tried.
Hey, if I hit the Powerball, I'm paying my place off, tearing it down, putting in a trailer. We're going to go hillbilly.
We saw when we were in Skagway, we took a bus from the port into
Mhm.
town because it's just too far to walk. They had buses there to shuttle us into town.
Yeah.
And as we were getting into Skagway, you're going over some water and there's a bridge and everything there. And there's a little island sitting out in the water. It has one house on it. And they were telling us that island and house, everything is actually for sale. So you could own your own private island in Skagway.
Mm.
It was like $500,000.
Oh, nah. Yep.
Yeah, but it's pretty cold up there.
Yeah, buddy.
So we were talking to all of them. Every place we went, they don't get a whole lot of snow. They said when we do get snow, we get 6 to 8 inches, and it lasts 3 to 5 days, and it's gone. But the problem with there, that's a big giant. It's the second biggest rainforest on Earth. But so it rains.
$10 winner, baby. Heck
It
yeah.
rains 70% of the time up there.
12.
That's crazy.
14.
Now, I am shocked you guys didn't see more animals up there.
Well, like I said, we didn't. We kind of stuck to the towns and
$19. Heck
Right.
yeah.
didn't go out anywhere to actually. I mean, we were hoping to see them, for like just from the boat and looking, because we brought binoculars with us and we were standing out on our deck all the time or our balcony and scoping out the shoreline and stuff and hoping we would just see them that way, but we didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to get ready to go. I can just leave this up and let you guys play till I get back. I'll be going about an hour and a half, 2 hours, I reckon.
I'm going back to work.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you, Chris, for coming up here and sharing, buddy.
Yep.
What about Rustic, Curtis, and Eric? You guys going to be hanging around? I'll just leave this up.
That's up to them.
No, I
And
asked.
I gotta go to Ray, Ohio, so I'm gonna lose signal here after I get done with chilled coffee.
Oh,
See you guys later.
All right,
Love you,
see
buddy.
Chris.
Later, Chris. Thanks for telling us about your journeys.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, home. You used to always say, love you guys. Bye.
What about you, Rusty? Oh, you got to leave too, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah, I got Bible site Doty's here in a few minutes. She'll be dropping her off.
Yeah, I forgot you're gonna be babysitting. So, well,
But she said, Dad, he's asleep. Come down here.
in that case, I reckon we're going to end her on that note. And
Thank you, Buggy, for letting me come up and hang out with you
no,
for
I
a minute.
appreciate it.
Yep.
Hopefully, we'll do it again sometime soon.
Friday.
Maybe. I wasn't here last Friday, was I? I don't
Nope.
remember. No, I had. That's right. We had the thing at the church though. So
Yeah. Brian said if I don't come up on panel anymore, he's gonna beat me up, and I don't want that.
I agree. All right, guys. I'll see y'all later.
Later, everybody.
Bam.
Later.
We are.